Okay, I wanted to talk about this subject here, man. You know what I'm saying? Because a lot of people over here they think that Mayweather threw one of the fighters under the bus. You know what I'm saying? But I told them no. They ordered that fight. There was nothing Mayweather could do. That's remember. Gervonta Davis can't unify when nobody can do anything. He got regular titles. Don't you cannot unify with that title. You know what I'm saying? So and then he vacated the 130 title. Vacated that. And then that right, a little bit right after that, that's when they took out all the regular titles. You know what I'm saying? So that should put him in square one, and they put Rolly in square one too, as well. You know what I'm saying? But Rolly wanted that fight, the Gervonta Davis fight, for a while now. You know what I'm saying? And he got it now. You know what I'm saying? So, believe me, Gervonta Davis don't want to fight Rolly. Let's just be for real. Like, you know what I'm saying? He didn't want to spar him. He didn't want to do anything with him. So that tells you a lot. Tells you a lot right there. And it doesn't mean that Rolly's going to win the fight. But, he did those things and that'll make you think, damn, he's scared of this guy. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, he's ducking him. Like, Because you don't see Gervonta Davis calling out Rolly. Rolly's calling him out, but Davis ain't calling him out. You don't want to fight him. Like, a lot of people don't want to fight Rolly. Rolly's dangerous. Rolly's dangerous. I keep saying he's a sloppy fighter. He's not a sloppy fighter, to tell you the truth. He has pretty good defense. Like, he just makes you miss differently. Not like the same like everybody else. He uses different angles than anybody else. He has a different fighting style than everybody else. You can't even prepare for him. You can't even prepare for him in a fight. You know what I'm saying? You just have to avoid his shit the best you can. Like, you know what I'm saying? Which you're not going to avoid all of it. Because if he leaves his body open, Rolly's going to body punch him. If he blocks the body, he's going to go for the head. Like, you know what I'm saying? So he goes for both. You know what I'm saying? So, if he keeps... Put it like this. If they ring the bell and Rolly start walking Davis down, Davis is going to be in trouble. Davis is going to be in trouble. Remember, I told you that. Like, you know what I'm saying? As soon as they ring that bell, he start walking him down. That means he's going for the knockout. Like, you know what I'm saying? So, but if he fights in his back foot, then it's going to be a longer fight. Like, if anybody, but I don't think Rolly's going to do that. Rolly got dog in him compared to Davis. I'm sorry. You know what I'm saying? You put a name in front of him, he's going to fight them. You don't care. You know what I'm saying? And the good thing with him is that he's 5'8". He's pretty big. Like, and you know what I'm saying? Like, the average person in there are small. The average fighters are smaller than the other guys. Like, you know what I'm saying? The taller guys is going to take over that weight class. Remember, I told you that. The taller guys, they're going to run all those little guys right back. They're going to go right back down. Davis, all of them, they're going to go down. As soon as that shit get filled up with big fighters, you know what I'm saying? You're going to see the big fighters are going to start dominating that shit. Like, you know what I'm saying? So, it's no different like in the heavyweight division. Tyson Fury, Deontay Wilder, Anthony Joshua. They're the biggest in there. And they dominating that shit. You know what I'm saying? And then you got Alexander. Like, you know what I'm saying? Alexander's 6'3". So he's not small. He's pretty big. Like, you know what I'm saying? So, like, and it's just them. They got that shit smashed out. They got that shit locked. Like, you know what I'm saying? So, like, in this weight class, those little smaller fighters that don't have punching power, they're going to get ran out. Every single one of them. You know what I'm saying? So, so get ready. Like, the next 2 years, next 2-3 years, this whole landscape is going to be different. I'm just saying, so, we got 6-7 fighters coming into 154. 6-7 fighters coming into 154. We already got 6'2" fighters at 147. Got 6'2" fighters there. 6'1", 6'2". Like, you know what I'm saying? So you see that? 135, 140. You got Robert Easton, 5'11". Like, you know what I'm saying? I'm telling you, they're gonna come. They're gonna come. I could keep naming more people. It's more people. Like, you know what I'm saying? So but Davis did a tweet. And I read the tweet. I was like, yo, why would you tweet something like that? Because he said, oh, I see you picked your side. Like, you know what I'm saying? So, why would you type something stupid like that? The fight was ordered, Davis. Floyd Mayweather didn't do that to you. Like, you know what I'm saying? And then when Floyd Mayweather looked at him and told him, look, listen, Rolly's coming to fight. He told him to his face. He said he's coming to fight. So he's telling him, you better be ready. Better be ready. You know what I'm saying? Do I believe it's going to be a good fight? Hell yeah. If Gervonta Davis could get it to 6-7 rounds in the stretch, it's going to be a good fight. Like, if anybody in the second, then it's going to go into the deep waters. And then we're going to know who wants it more between the two. If it's like 7th round, 8th round, 9, around there, that's when we're going to know who's going to go for it. Like, you know, if anybody understands. And to me, I believe it's going to be Rolly. I believe Rolly's going to turn it up. You know what I'm saying? So, I was shocked. I ain't gonna lie. I was shocked when that fight was ordered. I was like, "Oh, nah, this is not real." I was like, "No way." I kept researching, kept popping up. It was ordered. Boo boo. I was like, "Oh man." Like, you know what I'm saying? I know Mayweather is pissed off. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, because he was keeping them away from each other. I said, but he can't do it now. It's ordered. You know what I'm saying? So please stop thinking that Mayweather put him under the bus. Mayweather doesn't have power like that to control fights like that. If anybody understand what I'm talking about. When that shit is ordered, you gonna fight. Now, you know what I'm saying? So, and they're not the only ones that got ordered to fight other people. Terrence Crawford was ordered to fight Sean Porter. Like, you know what I'm saying? Sean Porter was ordered to fight Terrence Crawford. You know what I'm saying? All these fights are gonna happen. You gotta understand them because they took the regular titles out of there. So those people with the regular titles, they become mandatories. They become automatically mandatory. And the fight has to get set as soon as possible as well. Like I'm saying, so I'm like I was like, damn, somebody getting fucked up. That's the first thing that came to my head. I said, somebody's getting on that ground, bro. Somebody's stopping somebody, bro, in that fight. It's going to be a stoppage for sure. You know what I'm saying? Believe it or not, man. Remember, this ain't sparring with Gervonta Davis. Y'all be glorifying his sparring, but y'all don't glorify his fighting. The only thing y'all do is put the highlights when he knocks the person out, but you don't show the whole fight, how he was getting tagged up the whole entire fight. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like you know what I'm saying? When he fought this guy, he put it like this, they all gave him trouble in there. Like, you know what I'm saying? I believe if Rolly would have fought them, Rolly would have stopped every single one of them. Because he's bigger. You know what I'm saying? Gervonta Davis is 5'5". Rolly's 5'8". So he's going to be able to compete with all of them. Let me tell you something. Rolly is so crazy, he got in the ring with Crawford. That shit is there in the YouTubes. They ended up on the floor. Rolly ended up on top of Crawford on the floor. That's how ill the sparring got. And then Rolly was catching Crawford in there. Rolly was catching him. Like, you know what I'm saying? Had Crawford backing up. Like, you know what I'm saying? So I'm like, I don't know what Crawford was thinking, getting in the ring sparring with him. I think he took a chance. If anybody understands what I'm talking about. How about Rolly would have knocked him out? Like, how about Rolly would have caught Crawford clean and he would have put him on that floor? Believe me when I tell you. You know what I'm saying? Now, remember, this is a 135-pounder fighting a 147-pounder. And he gave him problems in there. You don't hear nothing about Crawford doing anything to him in sparring. You don't hear nothing. That tells you a lot. Yo, check it out, right? Rolly was supposed to have gambled with one of his friends. They were gambling. And he won like $20. That's all it was. He won only $20. And Crawford felt disrespected. I don't know why, because it had nothing to do. You know what I'm saying? So he walked up to Rolly. And Crawford said, you was talking about me. And Rolly's like, man, take it easy. You something, calm down. Like, you know what I'm saying? And then Crawford kept on. He said, yo, I'm gonna call Mayweather, we're gonna spar. And I'm gonna ask Mayweather if we could spar. You know what I'm saying? And then he called Mayweather, went on FaceTime, and then they were recording that. They were recording it on the video. You know what I'm saying? Rolly got in there, he told Mayweather, yo, can I spar Crawford? And Mayweather said, yeah, you can spar him. Just like that. He said, you can spar him. Like, you know what I'm saying? He didn't warn Crawford. He said, yeah, you can spar him. Yeah. If Mayweather answered so fast like that, what is that telling you? After that, after the sparring, you don't see Crawford talking no more about Rolly. You don't see him talk about Rolly no more. Rolly got in there with him, bro. He said, yo, you sparring? He said, yeah, go to, and they sparred. It's on YouTube. Check out the sparring. That shit was funny. Like, you know what I'm saying? So, you know, like, I'm like, Rolly got dog in him, bro. He's the only fighter I like that he has, like, he's just has his own shit. And, you know, and he promotes his own fights. He promotes his own fights. You know what I'm saying? That's why he's where he's at right now. He didn't leave it to the agent. He didn't even got on the fucking Instagram and then started going back and forth with these fighters. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, they call it Rolly Rolly the Troll or something like that. Rolly Troll or something like that. Like, you know, whether he wins or lose, I'm gonna still be there for Rolly. I'm gonna still be there for Rolly. You know what I'm saying? You know, Gervonta Davis, he's not in my channel. I threw Gervonta. No, did I? No. In my last channel, I threw him out. I'm not really following Gervonta Davis because I already see what he's doing. I see what they're doing with him. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, you know what they're doing with him? They're setting him up to get his face smashed in. And this probably is the fight right here. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, remember, you got other fighters that could punch just as hard as him. He's not the only one. He's not the only one. There's fighters that's coming down, prospects that punch harder than both of them. You know what I'm saying? Like, there's a couple of prospects. I don't want to name them right now because they're starting. They're just starting. But as soon as they catch a buzz, I'm going to throw them in my channel. You're going to see who I'm talking about. You got to understand that when you used to fighting people that can't take your power, you're gonna feel superior. You're gonna feel superior all the time. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know, put a power puncher in front of him. As soon as he gets hit, as soon as Rolly hits him good enough and sting him really bad, he's gonna get on survival mode. That's what Gervonta Davis is gonna do. He's gonna go into survival mode. Either one. If Gervonta catches Rolly, Rolly's gonna get into survival mode automatically. If he catches Gervonta, survival mode. You know what I'm saying? That means that you got hit hard enough that you almost got stung up. Like, you know, if anybody understands what I'm talking about. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, I believe this is what Gervonta Davis needs to do. This is what I believe he needs to do. You know what I'm saying? He's gonna have to, being that Rolly is a southpaw, that's a dangerous fight already for Gervonta, because he's southpaw too. So when those punches are coming down the pipe, if anybody understand, when those punches coming down the pipe, they're gonna come straight down that pipe, hit on target. Like, you know what I'm saying? If anybody know, he's gonna have to keep Rolly turning opposite from where he's standing at. So it's like this, right? Get him turning this way. Get him turning this way, and keep doing it. Keep going in a circle. And the only problem here with Gervonta Davis, he needs to sit on his punches to make them hurt you. You know what I'm saying? If he was to keep him turning and keep popping jabs, body punching him, just keep body punching him. Slow him down, and then get a little bit closer, jab, and then 1-2s. You shoot 1-2s just like Rolly does. You do the 1-2s, straight right hands. He's going to have to use his straight left hand a lot in this fight. He's going to have to use that left hand. If he doesn't, he's going to lose this fight. Rolly uses both hands. That's what I like about him too. The jab ain't going, he throws right hands at you. The right hands. He throws those right hands a lot. That's what makes him a dangerous fighter. And then he got that hook. He got that hook that he throws around, and he goes right around your glove and catch you right here. Fucking sting the living fuck out of you. Like, you know what I'm saying? So, you know, like, you know. So, you know, the only thing I want in this fight, for it to go 12 rounds. I want the fight to go 12 rounds, and I want both of them to leave out of there without getting knocked out or knocked down. I know I'm asking a lot, but I like both of them. You know, I don't love Davis, like, you know what I'm saying? But to me, you could actually put him with other good fighters, and he will actually win those fights. You know, it's just that Mayweather doesn't see what I see. What I see. You know what I'm saying? You know, and that's dumb. That's dumb. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, Rolly has a really good chance. He has a really good chance to beat Davis. I'm just saying, compared to Devin Haney. He's saying Devin Haney's not going to be able to knock out Davis. He's not going to knock out Davis. He's not going to even knock out Rolly either. And if Rolly hits Devin Haney, you know what I'm saying? Devin Haney's hitting that floor, staying there. I mean, understand that. Gervonta Davis got the better jaw here between him and Haney. Remember, Haney got hit by Linares, and Linares loosened that jaw up. He loosened that jaw up. It was almost a button hit. It was almost a button hit. That jaw is fucked up now. You're going to see when he gets hit clean through the jaw, he's going to get hurt again. You know what I'm saying? So these fights that Devin Haney is trying to get right now, these are power punchers. They punch harder than him. They have a good chance of winning that fight. If anybody understand what I'm talking about. Remember, he's fighting in a shell that he doesn't even know how to use. In the Linares fight, that showed you. It showed you he doesn't know how to use that style. You know, you're saying, if Linares could chop into you, what you think what a ranked #1 fighter is going to do to you? Lama has a really good chance of beating Haney now. Because of that jaw. I mean, Lama's going to hit him in that jaw. Lama's accurate. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, like, you know, compared to him hitting Rolly would take the punch a lot more better. You seen Rolly, he got smashed up pretty good, and he was still there. You know what I'm saying? He could take a punch. I'm saying so Davis has to knock him out, you know what I'm saying, to win that fight. I don't see him outscoring him because Rolly throws a lot of punches. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, but like I said, I want the fight to go to a decision. And whoever the judge gives the win to, I'm going to go with the win. If anybody understand what I'm talking about. If they give it to Davis, I'm going to be like, okay. If they give it to Rolly, I'm going to be okay. I don't care if it's a judge robbery in that fight. You know what I'm saying? I'm just going to go with the judges go with, and I'm just going to keep it moving. You know what I'm saying? You know, remember, this is not a unification fight. This is not a super fight. This is just a regular fight if you really look at it. Like I was saying, so, you know. So they're saying this belt's there. They're doing a unification. They ain't doing no unification. You ain't going to do no unification with a regular title. Like, you know what I'm saying? I never seen that not once since that shit came up. I'm saying, so, you know. So you're saying, so, you know, like. Yeah, so I believe he needs to turn Rolly like this. Keep him turning. Keep him turning and keep hitting him. And body punching him. Because he has power. He has power. So jab, sting him, body punch him. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know what I'm saying? And keep him turning. Keep him resetting his legs. Because remember, Rolly sits on his legs too. To get that power. So you keep him on his toes. You keep him on his toes. He won't be able to hit you that hard. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, but these trainers ain't going to tell him that. They're not going to tell him. Plus, he might not be able to fight that way the whole entire time. You know what I'm saying? It will actually keep you in the middle of the ring. If you do it the right way, you will stay right in the middle of the ring. You won't get on the ropes or nothing. Like, you know what I'm saying? So, you know, not too many fighters could do that either, to tell you the truth. Because they mostly go like this, but then they stop. So they could sit on their punches. Like, you know what I'm saying? Me, when I'm fighting, I keep you turning. I make your ass dizzy. I keep you turning. And I keep swinging at you. Why you turning? I'm swinging at you. Throwing right hands, left hands, trying to knock your ass out. Like, you know what I'm saying? Understand that. It works. Because the person is off balance when you're throwing the punch. So, when they're going to try to defend themselves, they're just going to try to defend themselves. If anybody understand what I'm talking about. And then they're going to be open for other shit for you to do to them. Like, you know what I'm saying? So, you know, like, you know, this is going to be a really good fight. I just hope it goes a distance. None of them gets knocked down. None of them get their jaw rattled or anything. And I'll be happy, bro. I'll be really happy. Like, you know what I'm saying? You know, we can't lose you can imagine one of them get their eye socket broken or get punched once and he die in the ring. Like, you know, these are dangerous fights. You know what I'm saying? One punch could kill you in this fight. Like, that's how bad it is. Like, you know what I'm saying? So, you know, how about one of them get hit and they pass away? Like, you know what I'm saying? I'll be fucked up. I'll be really fucked up. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, You know, so you know, believe me, I've been like, oh man, I just hope this goes to the decision. You know what I'm saying? So if you like my video, put a thumbs up. If you dislike my video and you believe Gervonta Davis could win the fight, he could win the fight. And this fight, he will have to use his speed and power in this fight. Speed and power. You know what I'm saying? You have to do defense. Speed and power will win this fight for him. You know what I'm saying? Rolly, power the whole time. Power. And that's how he fights. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, he's gonna make it an ugly fight. And they're saying he's a dirty fighter. You're like, I don't see Rolly a dirty fighter, to tell you the truth. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, he fights good enough. Like, you know what I'm saying? So, you know. So, thumbs up, thumbs down, don't forget to subscribe.